Hey, welcome to the Micheaux Mission, 2 Men, 1 podcast, every black film ever made. My name is Len, a.k.a. the Bat Tribble. And as always, I am joined by my partner.
Hey, this is Vincent Williams.
Tonight, we are closing out Octavia April, our celebration of Afrofuturism and black science fiction. And we are going to the year of 2019 to See You Yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
A beautiful time travel comedy drama?
Yeah.
Action? Buddy cop? Something?
Genre bender.
There you go.
Genre bender.
Time travel genre bender. Mm-hmm. That has been brought to you tonight here on The Mission by our very special guest, who is a superstar podcaster in her own right, the host of the Secret Adventures of Black People podcast.
All right.
Along with, that's not the only podcast. She has another podcast. You'll appreciate this one, Vincent.
Okay. Because I like Secret Adventures of Black People.
Yes. But did you also know that Our Ancestors Are Messy, which is her other podcast?
Fantastic.
Nichole Hill here on The Mission. Hey, Nichole, how you doing?
Nichole.
Hey, y'all. I'm great. How are you?
Oh, we are fantastic. Thank you for taking the time from
Yes,
your very, very busy schedule to sit in with us and review See You Yesterday.
I'm very excited. I'm a fan. I listened to y'all, so I'm like, ooh, okay, I get to be on that.
But before we even talk about Nichole, before we even talk about See You Yesterday, we were talking before the cameras came on about the biggest thing that is happening in the culture.
Yes, it is.
For the past now 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks going strong.
Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, Sinners, which is blowing up in the theater. I think it's 2 weeks. It was the #1 film.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And
with a 6% loss, I believe.
Only a 6% loss in from the first week. Mm-hmm. And it has become what probably Black Panther, probably the first Black Panther, the cultural event, the must do cultural event for Black people.
Yeah,
right
yeah. Not to quote Nichole before we talked. She talked about this is an event.
Yeah,
like you actually go to it like an event. And I was thinking when you said it, the last time we all came together as a collective like that for a movie may have been Black Panther.
Yeah, and you said this is actually even more of an event because there's like been a siren call put out by Ryan Coogler out there in LA where you are, right, Nichole?
Yes, he's been so specific about the fact that you need to see it in IMAX, the fact that he wants you to see it in 70 millimeter, and out here, there are a few studios where it's like they show it in the exact format that he envisioned.
Nice.
Those studios are completely sold out. You have to go at like 10 a.m. to be able to see this movie, or like on some random off day. There's a place called Irvine where they show it the way he wants. It's so far. Even those theaters are sold out. Like people are, everybody's excited for the story and also excited to see it the way he wants it. So it feels like this big event where it's like, we're going to travel to here and we're going to watch it the way he told us to watch it. It's amazing.
So did you see it in IMAX?
I did. Yes. I've seen it 3 times in IMAX. It's amazing. It's incredible.
It is.
Wow. See, now I haven't seen it in IMAX yet.
Okay.
I want to see it in IMAX, especially because I've heard that's how he wants everybody to see it. Mm-hmm. And I've heard that while you can notice sometimes like the aspect ratio changing, there's one specific scene, I believe, where it actually gets like smaller in a way that it's like really telling story-wise that I really want to see. That I'm waiting to check. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what people have been telling me. And I'm like, yo, I want to go see it.
I've only seen it in IMAX, so I don't even know what it looks like in any other format. I've just been like, whatever you say, sir, I'll just go.
I've seen it in IMAX and in just on a regular screen. And there is.
It's a significant.
There is a difference. You know, I've been coy about details the past couple of weeks because, as you can attest, if you've seen it, there really are aspects of the film that you need to go in and not know.
Blind. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yes, if you can see it in IMAX, although from what I've heard, it's leaving IMAX
Yeah.
tomorrow.
That's right. Yeah, because they're going to be pulling it from a lot of
Right, they're
IMAX
gonna pull it
screens.
from the screens.
Because Thunderbolts is
Yes.
a Marvel movie is going to be
Right.
coming.
What I'm hoping is that at some point in the future, maybe even the near future, it comes back into IMAX.
Yeah. For like Halloween, it makes perfect sense. If
Sure.
you did a year from now, we would go back to IMAX. I mean, it was so smart to tell us to see it that way because now that feels like an event. And
Right.
anytime they want to put it back in those in theaters in that way, I think people are gonna turn out.
Right.
Oh my God. So without, like Vincent said, he's been very coy. We've been coy about giving away things about.
I'm trying to protect the missionaries. I'm looking out for the missionaries. Because as you said, it's sold out. You can't get into it. Like there are people I know that just can't get into a viewing.
I know that's true.
So I'm trying to look out for them.
That's true. But I'm curious. You've seen it 3 times in IMAX, and you've loved it, right? Was there one thing about the film that really just like, oh, that really like surprised you? How much it affected you?
Oh, I mean, okay, I'm not gonna give anything away. So I'll say something in the exposition. I think the world, I spend so much time in the archives and in history and reading Black newspapers and hearing them describe what 1920s Kansas City looked like. I
Yeah.
mean, just like the level of detail that they share with one another. Seeing the world, seeing him recreate Clarksdale, Mississippi, like that was amazing. And watching them move through it from the market to the train station to like they were kind of like going all around doing different things. To be able to see it and in very subtly to be able to see like the ways that Black people interacted versus the ways they interacted with white people, the way segregation actually looked, which is not as clean as
Yes.
it's usually portrayed. I just couldn't get enough. Like the first half of it is kind of like set up, and I love it. I loved it. That's probably the part that surprised me. I wasn't expecting to love the setup as much as I did.
The first half of it is so immersive, like you just said. You are taken. You are transported back in time.
Yeah.
Into that that town. So much so that we talk about this all the time. I could easily sit in on a 10-episode series just in that.
Easy.
Every single solitary character in this film, every single solitary character, I could have watched their lives a month before the events in this film took place.
Yep.
Every single character.
Yep.
Like
Including the guys that tried to rip off his truck.
No, look, there's like a little girl that Stacks pays.
Oh, that's right.
To watch the truck.
Yeah.
Like the moment with her, I thought was such a great moment. I was like, what's her deal? Like every character, what's their deal? And then obviously as you build out to the bigger characters, it really is, immersive is such a good word because you can tell how much care went into the construction of each of the characters, no matter how quote unquote small their role was.